to be the Republican presidential nominee, and she just made this prediction about the Democratic playing field. Take a look.
My bet is 30 days from now, I don't think Joe Biden's going to be the nominee. You look at, the report that came out, then he does the press conference where he was angry, and then he has another confused moment. Then he doesn't do the interview today that's awarded to every president for 25 minutes before the Super Bowl. And you see the Democrats starting to melt down. I wish Joe Biden well. I really do. But the Democrats, in the best interest of their party and our country, they need to find a new nominee.
Is she going to be around for the next 30 days? I mean, she's not going to be the nominee either.
What does she think's going to happen in 30 days?
She needs to take several seats.
Well, my bet is that in 12 days, that's when the Republican primary in South Carolina, her home state is.
Yeah.
My bet is that in 12 days, she's going to get beaten like a bongo drum in her home state by Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And my bet is that she's not going to be the Republican nominee. So if you want to put money on it, hey, Nikki, I'm betting on Joe, not on you.
Yeah.
She won't be the Republican nominee. It's glaring signs here, but she's raising something that we talked about Friday, and I do think is important. I talked to friends left, right, and center, and there is very real fear for people like us who cannot see Donald Trump be president again. I testified against him to the Department of Justice. I am fearful for what it would mean for this country. This weekend, he put out a screed that evoked Nazi-like language about how this is the final battle, and I'm not even going to predict more. And I am worried that the best fighter Democrats think they could put forward is somebody where there's glaring warning signs like Joe Biden.
The thing I don't see, though, is I totally hear all the concerns, because the percentages, I know you don't love polls, so earmuffs with me, but the polls are scary. There's like 37% of Democrats say they want him to seek a second term, but that's down from 52% just 2 years ago. 86% of Americans think Biden's too old. 73% of Democrats think Biden's too old. These numbers are scary, and the thing is, I don't see a plan B. I don't see any world in which there's anything else we could.
Listen, the reason the polls are what they are is because Democrats are buying into the narrative that Republicans are creating and amplifying. They are the ones, giving this so much credence. I think Joe Biden needs to do what Mitt Romney did on religion, what Obama did on race. Give a speech on age. He's not going to get any younger. Go out there and say, yes, I'm 81 years old. But you know what? The other guy's got 91 counts that he's indicted with. Yes, I'm 81 years old. And that's 81 years of wisdom, of compassion, of lived experience, of losing a child, of going through the things that all Americans go through. It's 81 years of knowing the difference between dictators and allies. Well, it's 81 difference. 81 years. There's only one person running who's
those people asking in the comment section. I'm from Cameroon in the West Africa. Okay, looking at Nikki Haley is made a statement that Joe Biden is not going to win because he's too old. That he feels sorry for Democrats. Democrats should go ahead and look for another person to replace Biden. That's what Nikki Haley said, and the women in the views did not find that funny, and they all come out with their own different opinion. They went so hard on her. According to the women in the view, they asked Nikki Haley that in the next 20 days, because he said that in the next 20 days he's not showing by now he's going to be there. So they asked him that, are you going? So he asked that, are you going to be there? Are you sure you'll be there? Because everyone is still surprised when Nikki Haley is still on the race. Because obviously it's clear that Donald Trump is going to be the nominee, that Donald Trump is going to win finally. But Nikki Haley, for some reason, does not want to give up. She's a fighter. So Nikki Haley keep insisting on the race that she's not going to pull off. Up to the extent that she feel pity for President Biden, and that President Biden is too old. And then one of the lady, Anna, came and said that she don't know why President Biden is still quiet, President Biden need to come out like Meromi, who talks about religion, and Obama, who spoke on race, and speak on age, because he's not going nowhere. He say, okay, I'm 81 years, and so what? Age does not have nothing to do with me. With my age, I can still pull, I can still bring out results. My age, I've been in this country for a while, I've been in the policy for a while, and I've helped the country. He should come out and say those things that he have been able to help the American as a whole, not just sitting quiet. That Biden need to come out with a speech, just like Obama did, and just like Meromi did, in order to solve this situation. Because Biden keeping quiet is giving the Republican the right to be talking. And Biden age have nothing to do with Biden. Biden have been that one who lose a child, who lose a wife, all in this situation, and then he's like a normal other person, and he's still pulling through. So his age have nothing to do. Whoopi come in, Whoopi say nope, Biden is a perfect person, because what this country wants is result. Biden does not know the date that the son died. It got nothing to do with nobody. That one does not affect the American economy. The Americans should be worried if only Biden cannot do what they have assigned him to do, like in the economy. Why are they worried over something that is irrelevant? Whoopi went off on them and was speaking. Whoopi gave some example that Biden have helped. He brought out the birth control pill, but which they have been looking for a long time. Biden made the first black woman to be in the Supreme Court. Biden also helped the health care. Biden have helped in the reduce student loan. What has Biden not do? So Biden have helped the economic a lot. So his age have nothing to do with what they are saying. He's still functioning well. For him not to remember the day his son died have nothing to do with them. So all those why, and they said it. Actually, what do you think about all this? Do you think that President Biden can still be a good president, no matter he has a little bit of forgetfulness? Or do you think that him still being able to rule well, like the system in the country, giving those economic, helping the economies to increase? Because of Biden, there have been job increase more than 4 years ago that he came into position. So what do you want a president who is younger and unproductive? We want a president who is older and productive. So what do you think, basically? Let me see your opinion on the comment section. If you think Biden can still be a good ruler for the next 4 years. The next 4 years is going to be 84, 85. So let me see your opinion on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.